What's up, everybody? Lucas is passed out. He's been sleeping for like 2 hours, so he's due to wake up at some point in the near future. All right, we're gonna get going for an afternoon session, everybody. Coming back for some more World of Warcraft leveling. We're gonna be pushing for 58 tonight on the mage and the rogue combo. Myself and Maduros on Mad Nat. We may do something with the guild tonight. We were looking at maybe doing a Lower Blackrock Spire, but that requires a full guild group. We don't know if we're going to get enough people together, but we'll see if we do or not. If not, we're just going to do group stuff. So if you're here and you're just hanging out with us, welcome aboard. Don't forget, as we get going, if this is your first time here, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Don't forget, if you like what you see here today, you can always contribute to the stream via a super chat. We have a goal of $35 per stream. We're getting going just now, so if you want to contribute and help out and support this channel and support me as a content creator, do a super chat. It goes towards it over there. You can also do stickers. You can join as a member of the Adventurers Guild. Let's get going. Let me move this over to the other monitor. That's over there. Get that open. Theoretically, there's not supposed to be any storms tonight, so hopefully we don't have any power outages like we've had the last couple of days. Let me go into voice chat. What's up?
Hey, man.
How goes it?
Better now.
All the stress of work.
Yeah, it's just a terrible day, for sure. It started very, very early.
Are you essentially on call 24/7 or just whenever they need you?
Every other week I am, yeah.
Gotcha.
24/7 on call.
Oh, you're doing quests in the Searing Gorge. That's where we were the other day. I went and turned.
Yeah, it's right near Black Rock Mountain.
Yeah, I turned in quests there this morning, but I didn't quest there. I just was running around all day today in the Unguro crater, which is a bit of a nightmare to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
I think I played for something like 5 hours today. Plus I played a little bit the other day. I mean, it's been like 6 hours of questing in there, and some of those drops are ridiculously low, like
Yeah.
rates. I should have just swam. This boat's taking forever. It's the Feralis boat.
I still have the quest for to escort the homing chicken
In Tanaris?
Tanaris and Feralis.
I don't know that I picked up the one for Feralis, but I do have the one for Tanaris. We can totally do those tonight if you want.
Yeah, these quests here are like 48 to 52, so they're actually lower level than Angoro, so I figured I'd start here, since I have to do a little catch-up.
Gotcha. Well, I'm doing a couple of turn-ins right now. There's one here in Feralis that I can turn into, but it's like up by the Twin Colossals, so...
Yeah, I see you're 56, man. It's like, can you taste the Outlands? You're so close.
I can taste something. It's like I'm ready to be done with the. Because someone was asking today if I was gonna go do like winter spring or something like that. I got a quest
Yeah.
right up there, and I was like, I don't know, because we're really close to 58, and as far as I understand things, as soon as we hit 58, we can go to the what's it called, the Outlands. And
Yep.
I'm pretty much gonna bail because I've done a lot of this stuff before when Classic first came out, so I'm really looking forward to sinking my teeth into stuff that I've never done before. Copy that, Ross. What's up, Fliss?
Yeah, plus the The amount of gold you get per quest and the quest items are so much better than if you kept questing in the old world.
I think Brian was saying he got a little frustrated because he's been grinding up his blacksmithing just because he wants to get it up there, and then he went and did some quests in the Burning Crusade, and he's like, I killed an elite, and the armor it dropped, like a green piece of armor, was better than any blue or purple item I could make at max tier blacksmithing from the holder. And I was like,
Yeah.
that is one of the. I've never experienced that, but it's the one thing I've heard from people who play World of Warcraft is that this game, more than any other game, the tiers just wreck you when a new expansion comes out. Because at least with like, EverQuest 2 even, when you hit the new tier, your old gear was still good for a bit. Especially like with the mythicals, those weapons lasted for a long time. And your raid gear would
Yeah.
still be better than most quested stuff for like 5-6 levels into the new tier. But I've heard
Yeah, that
that's
pretty
not the
much
case.
only hold trues, like I said in Discord, is if you're like Naxxramas geared from vanilla,
Gotcha.
that's the gear that you wouldn't replace for a while in Burning Crusade. But otherwise, if it's just like Molten Core gear or Zulk Rub or something, yeah, you're gonna replace it with quested gear.
Mm.
Because it's almost like, just a natural progression. They learned lessons from uh, vanilla. So like quested gear, like even the green stuff will have like 3 stats on it rather than just like 2. So you might get like on a piece of mail, you'll get agility, stamina, and attack power.
Because these ones are mostly just 2.
Yeah. And sometimes even 3.
There's sometimes 3, yeah.
Later on, though, it definitely got them into a little trouble, so they had to do a lot of stat squishing over the years.
Balancing, yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's at the end of Wrath. People are in like the millions of HP.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I know over the lifetime of WoW, I think they did 2, maybe 3 stat squishes and 1 level squish.
Wasn't the level squish like last year?
Yeah, that was for Shadowlands. So level 120 is now level 50.
Mm.
So, like, by the time you're level 10, it's like being level 30. It's crazy.
Well met.
Huh. This quest sends me to the temple. The Atal Hakar.
Oh, for the haze.
Yeah, for the haze.
See you soon.
Well, at least I turned this in. Alright, that's not going to be something I keep working on for the moment.
I realized after we left Blackrock Depths.
You're going to say the same thing that I see in my quest
Oh,
journal,
the
probably.
hammer.
Yeah, the Dark Iron Legacy. I totally went.
Yeah.
I went running all the way back today because I saw a question mark in the journal, and as I'm running around, I'm like, I'm not finding anywhere to turn this quest in, and then I read it, and I'm like, oh wait, I vaguely remember that quest line because it's like you go down into this T intersection and hang a right, and there's like some wandering fire guards, and then there's a statue at the end of the tunnel, and you have to turn into the statue, and I was like, we totally forgot to do that the other night.
Yeah, and that's when you get the key.
Yeah. Oops. I left it in the journal and on the rare chance we go back there, but I'm doubting we will considering we're so close to the Outlands. Alright, what else do I have here? If you're wrapping up quest here, I can come over there. Because I'm gonna abandon these quests for Zul'Farrak because they're like gray and green now. I'll come over and meet you over there. Alright, quickest way to get over there is gonna be Stormwind or Ironforge. What's up, Brian? What's up, Mats?
Oh, do you have any silk cloth?
Possibly in the bank. Let me check. How many do you need?
I need 12.
Alright, let me hit the bank. If this guy doesn't, I'm pretty sure my hunter does.
Yeah, I think I have some on another character. I was just figuring if you're on your way here, just to bring some.
Yeah, no worries. I'll check real quick. I know at one point I had stockpiled it, but then I burned through it all, and I don't know if I still have any extra or not.
Need help?
I do not.
For the Alliance.
I'll check my hunter real quick. You said 12?
12, yep.
Alright. I'm just gonna toss these in the guild bank real quick, and then I can grab them, bring them, because I do have some on the huntard. Hi, dude, I felt so bad this morning. Like, I woke up, I know you were working, but like it was like 6:15. I got up, did some chores, sat down at the computer, and then I'm like, my phone's got like messages from my brother, Discord's got messages from my brother, and they were all from like 4:15. Are you there? Where are you at? Are you on? And I was like, oh shit, oops. We didn't have power last night for like 3 hours, and I just spaced setting the alarm. He just was like, it's fine, I just went back to bed. Alright, thanks for the wizard oil, Brian. Appreciate that. That's level 58, I can use that. And you gave me a lot. Alright, let's stick these in here. Alright, back to... I did, Brian. I just checked my bank, so I got them. Thank you. Yanni is not a level list. I just pounded a triple espresso, so we'll see. I did not get the lengthy nap that I wanted today because of chores and that stupid hawk.
King's honor, friend.
Are you in Burning Steps or Blasted Lands? Which one?
Burning Steps.
Be careful.
No, Searing Gorge.
Oops. I'm gonna land at the next available flight master. We'll see what it drops me. I drink enough coffee bliss. That triple espresso is only gonna work for about 2 hours, and then I'll need something else. It's the downside to drinking so much of it is that it doesn't do a lot these days. And it hasn't kicked in yet. Like, I drank it like 15 minutes ago, and it usually takes about 30 minutes for me to start feeling stuff. It's gonna send me all the way out here anyway. Alright.
You got my attention.
I'm going into the next one. Blasted Lands, it looks like, is the only place.
Off with you.
Should be Searing Gorge.
I must not have Searing Gorge. Searing Gorge is...
Great to
Isn't
meet
that
you.
Thorium Point or something like that?
Yep, Thorium Point.
Where am I? Burning Steps. Oh, it's because I was looking in the wrong direction. It's the
Safe
next one up.
travel.
Okay. I was thinking it was over on the eastern side, but it's like up in the middle, so I was getting confused. What's up, Pepe? What's up, Fortnite? Are you into quest chains on any of the ones you're working on?
No.
I didn't know whether or
Just-
not to pick any of these up or not.
Yeah, you can. Might as well. Some of them might be gray
Interest you on the
to you.
pint?
I don't know.
I'm thinking maybe so
What's
because
on your mind?
they don't actually have icons over their heads, but the map shows icons.
Watch your back.
That's a green quest.
How are you? Off with you. Here there. Be good. Talk to me. Off with you.
Where is this person at? Prayer to Loon.
Oh, they're up over the hill.
I guess you gotta go up and around.
Well, you have to fight your way there. There's a quest that'll send you in there, though.
Alright, no worries. Alright, coming to you.
Oh man, of course, there's tons of people here. One thing I wish they would have done is one of these quests you need a smithing something, and it
Two
only
here.
drops from this. Yeah, it only drops from the smiths, and there's only like 4 of them in the whole zone. So naturally, if you have more than one person going after it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's low drop rate too. Oh yay, these are dying so much faster.
Apparently I have a point to spend that I forgot about. Copy that, Ross. Yeah, I think I slowly am figuring that one out. Like, they'll show them on the map, on the mini-map, but it won't show them, like, above their heads. Apparently I missed a quest up there, Divine Retribution.
Yeah, you can grab that one.
Yeah, I'll go snag it after we kill
That
this.
starts a chain. Gives good experience.
Isn't there like a dragon at the end of it or something?
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
I vaguely remember these.
You need something? Have a good one. Can I help you?
And they
you
actually, I wonder if it's because he's talking to this dude.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, he's in the middle of doing a quest.
I buy and trade.
Oh, he just disappeared, so I think that guy must have just been finishing that quest.
Greetings. Be careful.
Alright, well I guess I'll grab that later.
Oh, do you have that silk?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I do. Da, 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 da.
Steam Smith, run!
How do I make sure that you get the loot? Can I turn it on in free for all? Will it matter?
You can turn it on free for all.
Yeah, go ahead and grab it, cause I just got here.
I can't.
It's
I
not gonna.
can't loot it.
Oh fuck! All right. All right, didn't have it anyway, so.
There's another.
Yeah, cause that way you can get. You've been here working on these quests. I just showed up, so I'd rather you get the XP from these than me.
Boo.
Yeah, I had one run today in Grow Creator. I think I killed 11 mobs without a single drop. And I was just starting to get really irritated. It was like, this is just not worth it. And the quest needed me to get like, I think it was 15 of the blood flowers or something like that. And those stupid
Oh, yeah.
plants did not want to drop them. It gets slow at 65, huh? What's up, Matorius? Welcome to the channel. If you like RPGs and mmorpgs, you're in the right place, along with a little bit of Star Wars and Star Trek and nerd stuff. Tabletop and beyond. If you like what you see, don't forget you can always contribute to the channel and my journey as a content creator with a super chat, super sticker, or a membership. All are great ways.
We get any responses on if anyone wanted to do Lower Blackrock Spire?
Did not. Nobody said anything in Discord when I mentioned it in guild chat earlier. I think the only person that said anything was Big whatever his name is, the cleric, and he was like, nah, I'm just gonna...
Insane.
Big Insane. He was like, I'm just gonna focus on the Outlands because it's faster XP. So I'm thinking that most people are just gonna be like, no thanks, fam. And I'm assuming if we did it, we would not want to start any later than 6, because I remember that being like a 3 or 4 hour run as well.
Yeah, it's a lengthy one.
Item begins a quest.
Yeah, that's a quick thing,
I
yeah.
vaguely remember this one. It's the outhouse.
Yeah, that's what that's what the silk cloth is for.
Oh. Need some TP. There's a lookout over here. I need to grab her real quick. Looks like for a quest. No, no, mine.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those. Those are around these like towers. There's 4 towers.
Gotcha.
So if you mount up, I can take you over to some more of them.
Oh, no worries. I just happened to see that one, so I was like, grab it. It's all good. We can get whatever.
Oh, he must have just came over here too.
Yeah, it's all good. I think I saw a spider over here. What do you still need?
Heavy war golems, taskmaster slavers, the smithing tuyer,
Tuyere, something like that.
tuyer, toi.
I have no idea what that is supposed to be pronounced as.
And there's some people down in we can kill too.
Alright, kill one more spider and head your way. My mage water is not doing a hell of a lot at this point. Outhouse quest is one of many poop jokes in the game. Do you get quest
credit?
I did. I was about to ask. Like, do you get quest credit across the whole zone? Because you're a long way away. Alright, heading in your direction. Nope, another spider. Have a bit of an unfair advantage, Brian, because I can play a lot more, so don't worry about it too much. Does that take us up back into the like another entrance to Blackrock?
No, no.
'Cause I've got
There's just a little cave up here.
okay, because over to the left I can actually see a question mark on my. And I was like, can we actually get there from here? Oh, come on. Didn't let me teleport. Oh, another one over here too. I'm gonna go pull it. Two of them actually. Come here, buddies.
Nothing.
That is just not cool, man.
I assume it's a tool that they need for their smithing.
I'm gonna go look it up. What's it called? A tuyere?
Yeah. It has a low drop rate.
A nozzle through which air is forced into a smelter, furnace, or forge.
Oh, it's
Huh.
kind of like bellows.
It looks like the end to a bellows. Like,
Oh, okay.
it kind of looks like the tip, you know? But I don't know if that's actually what that
Just the
is.
tip.
Just the tip. Oh, I got one over here. No, never mind. That's a slaver.
I do need those though.
Alright,
There's a lot of them down below.
gotcha.
We should have quests for. Let's see. Okay, you're on it. Overseer, Maltaurus, Secret Plans, Fiery Flux. Those two.
Okay.
They're
Hold on.
down below.
Let's see if this guy's up for the quest yet again, or if he's still down.
I just saw a dragon flying around, so I think
Oh,
he might be down.
Yeah, he's down. I just went and checked.
I'm gonna run up and turn a couple in here.
All right. There's actually something I can click on over here. It says that must
That's
be
probably
underground.
down below. Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably the plans we need to get.
All right. I'm gonna stick follow on you once I get up here and duck out. Make sure Chris is all right with the cats and everything. Be right back.
Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
You got my attention. What's on your mind?
I didn't mean to fall. Ah.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
The key to freedom. What? Okay, that's what I.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did that guy come back yet?
He did. I grabbed his quest.
Cool.
So I have an hourglass over here now. I may have meant to be listening to one of their stories or something. Listen as Philip tells a story.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later. Can I help you?
Aha! Flawless flame. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize I had to talk to him like that.
Yep. And then you'll have to kill golems. And then the rock elementals and these guys will drop your hearts of fire.
Gotcha.
Heart of flame, that's what they are.
Do those steam guys not drop down below or only up top? You said only four
Only
in
up
the
top.
Whole... That's lame.
I got three right here.
Coming. I have no mana. I'm gone.
I'll be alright.
Here, Chris.
Still nothing.
Yeah, that's really stingy.
Oh, Hunter over there got the other ones. Oh, there's one right here. Yay.
What's up, Leia?
We can drop down and do some stuff down below too.
Okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Do not jump on that desk, Leia. Gotta get to 58 before we can log tonight. Let's go, 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 go.
I know.
Did you go down? How did you do that?
Yeah, there's a little. You can drop on top there. Yep.
Okay.
And then just come down in.
Ooh. Those guys drop things, but I guess they come from other things too. Ooh, what is that?
That's a boomkin.
Oh, is that one of the druids?
Yeah, that's their
That's-
moonkin form. Everybody calls them boomkins.
Yeah, I vaguely remember having to fight some of those over in like Ashenvale or somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. They're DPS caster class.
Hmm.
In that form, they have a 5% crit buff for the group spell crit.
Interesting.
And like a lot of the other druid forms, they also get 380% extra armor when they're in that form.
Wow.
Yeah, starting with the Burning Crusade, man, they're pretty powerful. They get even more powerful in Wrath. Hence the video of two of them duoing dungeons.
I've not seen that, yeah.
Yeah, this one we just have to kill 20 of them.
Yeah, this is yeah, the VFX in here are pretty sweet. Like the audio when you get close to those steam vents is pretty cool. Oh, there's only one. Okay, I couldn't tell if it was two or just one.
We clear that up for you. There you go.
Meanwhile, 20 minutes later, after I drink a bottle of this juice.
Yeah, I think the level 60 water is like 51 or 5200.
That'll be nice. I looked up.
mana over time.
Yeah, and I looked up the one you were talking about that was quested at 55. It's Dire Maul, which was like, well, we're not gonna really. I know we're gonna go in there at some point because Brian or Simon needed some help, but like I don't know when. And I was like, I'll probably be 60 before I make that run, so I'll probably end up getting it um, at the ding before we actually go into that place.
Yeah, probably.
So I've heard people talking about like epic mounts. Are those something that's required, or can you just skip it and go straight to the flying mounts? I don't know anything
Yeah,
about them.
yeah. So epic ground mounts are 100%. The mounts we have are 60,
Gotcha.
and then flying. The flying mounts, the base one is 150% in the air, which equates to it's a little faster than a ground mount, mainly because you can just fly, A to B. You don't have to traverse terrain, so that makes it that much faster. And then there's epic flying, which I think is 280%. And then they add mounts that are even faster. I don't know how they're doing it this time. It used to be in order for you to get 310%, you had to get a mount that had that speed. So like the mounts that would drop out of raids. But they may have changed it to where you can train. Because I know for a fact later they change it to where you can just train 310%.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just trying to decide whether or not it's worth it for me to even pursue getting my epic ground mount or just go straight and save my money for the flying mount.
Yeah, I think they're similar in cost.
Oh, Davin is saying they are a required step to getting your flying mount.
What, epic ground mounts?
I'm guessing that's what he's referring to.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember that. We need one more.
There's one. All right, I'm gonna put follow on you real quick. I gotta check to see that
All right.
Lucas needs to go out. All right, Davin says, Ross says the same. Says epic ground mount is 600, flying mount is 800 to 900. Blisswith says yes, you have to train epic ground before you can train flying. It's like any other spell, you have to train previous levels to train the next. Copy that. Oh, hello. How did you... Ah, jeez. I opened the door and apparently 3 of the little kittens came in. Hey, you guys gonna be monsters or are you gonna be cool? Thanks for the answers, everybody, by the way. That's really helpful. I appreciate it. Because I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so... And do you have to be 60 to be able to start the epic? And is it just paid, or do you have to do quests? Because...
Yeah, it's 60. You have to be 60, and then you just pay for it.
Oh, so that's what Brian's talking about. That it's he's doing his paladin quest, so that's why he has to go into Dire Maul. Okay, now I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, the warlock one is also Dire Maul.
Oh, I vaguely remember having to help somebody get the Warlock one when Classic launched, because it's like you got to go down to the bottom, and you have to summon this boss, and you have to like protect, or it's a ring event or something. I vaguely remember that. Man, I tell you what, it's a noticeable difference. I started putting points into this ice shards. It increases the critical strike damage of your frost spells by 40%. Right now it's at 40%. And it's noticeable when it goes off, because it's like I'll get these huge spikes where I do like 1,000 points of damage, 1,200 points of damage on my spells, as opposed to like normal crits would have been like 800 or something.
Yeah.
¿Me quieres sacarlos? If you see monsters running behind me, it's because there's 3 of the kittens are in here right now. Chris is resting on the end of the bed, and I let Luke and Leia out, and 3 of the kittens snuck in. She said I can leave them in here. You don't want me to put them out? Are you sure? Okay. Psycho cats. 100 gold for epic ground,
Man,
1,000
where
gold
is
for
this guy?
flying, 5,000 for epic flying.
Overseer Maltaurus spawns here.
Okay, copy that. Mage, did you hear anything with a frost option? I'm gonna go frost wards of the north. Davin says you have to train them skill and buy the mount. Epic riding mount, it's like 80, 90, and skill is 500 gold. Got you that. Epic riding is lowered by your reputation with your faction 50%
This is
discount.
one of the places I have to come to level lock picking.
All these chests that you're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, and they spawn at random points. Sometimes they spawn in like these little alcoves that have little beds in them.
Okay. That's good to know, Davin. Thanks for the info, man. By the way, did it cool down yet in Arizona? Oh, there we go.
Oh, he sheeped me.
Yeah, I think you were telling me yesterday you got like 300 gold in like an hour of questing or something.
I got, yeah, like 400 gold. Not from just an hour, but from
Your session.
just from the quests in the first zone in Outlands.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, that makes sense, Davin. No problem getting to the gold component because you get gold fast.
Oh, you still need taskmasters.
Do I? I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, we both need 2 more. It looks like. And mage weave, sweet mage weave, which I apparently still need a ton of. And I ain't paying the prices on the broker.
Hell no.
I think the cheapest I saw was 600 gold for a stack, which makes me feel like someone's just trolling. There was no stacks available. It was all like individual pieces for like a gold or something, and then a
Ugh,
stack for like 600. I was like, yeah, not gonna happen.
gross.
Indeed.
All right, so we'll go up and out a different way here.
Okay. Yeah, man. It sounds like us here. Like it's been 95-ish, and then it's been raining every afternoon. And when it rains, it stays about 95. It might drop down to like 93, but then it's just hot and humid
Check some
all night.
chests on the way.
Like the electricity went out for 3 hours last night from 5 to 8, and we just sat outside and just sat there and just sweated. It was just like, wah! But you have a real job, Brian. It's to be expected. You have an actual responsible day job. Like when I used to work construction, when I had my ceramic tile company, you know, I worked 70, 80 hours a week. Like I only got the game at night for 3 or 4 hours. So I get it, man. Don't worry about it. Don't judge yourself by me, please, because I am doing this full time now, so I have tons of time to play. And Mads works from home, so. Hey, you two. Can we be nice, Frodo? You're killing Sam, buddy. You're supposed to be your buddy. I guess we could call our bedroom as Mount Doom because we have Frodo, Sam, and Smeagol in here right now, and they're all just like up and down off the bed and running all over the place. It's the swamps of New Hope. Oh, I see what you mean, Brian. Yeah, dude, that's a curse, man. I have that same curse. That's why this time around. So when I played Classic when it launched, I did armor smithing, and that's all I did for like 60 or 70% of my play sessions was just grind fucking crafting. Which is why this time around I am doing tailoring, but it's a lot different because it's just based on body drops as opposed to going out and trying to find non-existent nodes that are permacamped. Thank you. So I can really only ever make progress like once a week, so I just basically once a week do crafting.
All right, here's a war
Oh,
golem.
golem.
We can actually drop down here. We can get some, try to get some of your hearts.
Okay. Woo! Yeah. I think I only need one more. That one had nothing for me. What? Ooh, that one had a golem oil. How did that other one not have anything? Interesting.
I looted it,
Ah, okay.
so it must not have had any quest items.
Ooh, what are those guys? That's such a nice little extra AoE route when I can pop that guy. What is it, the freeze, which is I guess the same thing as a frost nova.
Yep.
What? Alright, got all my elemental flames. Did you go? Okay.
Oh, there was one right here. Sorry.
Hiding in the corner. I can give this to you for lockpicking, right?
You can put it in will not be traded. I can pick it.
Just take it. It's all good. But that's good to know. I didn't know that you could do it that way. Like you could tell someone, "Hey, can you pick this lock for me?" and you get to keep the chest.
Yep.
Didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, that's how some, you know, if you see rogues hollering in trade chat.
It makes
Yeah.
total sense now why people are shouting that now. Does any other game do that where they have like the will not be traded box? I feel like I've only ever seen that in Warcraft.
Yeah, I've never seen it except in here.
Let the bodies hit the cloth. Let the bodies drop the cloth.
It's how you have enchanters enchant your gear if it's soulbound.
Yeah. One more golem oil.
We can head over to that outhouse. You can turn that in. There's some golems over there as well.
Okay. Yeah, and then along the way, if we see a few spiders, I still need 5 of those. Ooh, not those creepy looking things though. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What kind of ore is this? It must be a quest related.
Yeah, I think it is.
Golem. And also,
Yep, you can take these golems out.
are there any steam masters here?
Nope.
Ugh.
It's only those like 3 little camps in that one area.
Lame. That is extremely satisfying. What?
He was throwing dynamite.
Yeah, he chucked something at me. I'm like, how did he get me? I was way far away.
And that solid stone, your brother will want, and then a deep rock salt. That'll be for your
Yeah,
leather worker.
I've been handing that over to my to my hunter. And I already have my alarm set for tomorrow morning, so I'm not allowed to forget. Like as soon as I was like, oh shit! I set my alarm this morning first. As soon as I saw his message, I was like, I will not forget tomorrow. There we go.
I wouldn't bother with any follow-ups.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we just need one heavy war golem and a few spiders. And then it's just this
Okay.
smithing 2-year, eh? 2-year,
Yeah.
2-year.
In that case, we'll go this way.
Watch your feet, Christy.
These aren't going to count. We
Okay.
need the greater ones, which are on the other side of the gorge.
Copy that. No hay problema con ellos. ¿Me quieres sacarlos? Okay. No quiero sus piernas dañado.
Oh, if you need to empty your bags, here's a vendor.
I will do. Ooh, and I can repair. Sell, 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 sell. Alright, I'm good. Let the bodies just drop. Let the bodies drop the cloth. That was pretty good, Listless. Now it's in my head. Oh, there's one over there. Got another one up here. Oh, come on, I get stuck on that every time. One more. Vorpal Dagger of the Tiger. Huh. The icon has like flame around it, but it doesn't actually like have flames. Like in your inventory, it's a really cool looking dagger. Or it looks like
Oh,
a
yeah.
short sword with like flames around it, but then it doesn't actually have flames on it. It's like, I'm disappointed. I feel
Hey.
robbed.
It's got to be awesome that because it has Vorpal in the name.
There's a Spidey. Alright, and then a golem, and then it's nothing but Steam Master dudes.
Oh, I see one of the Steam guys up.
Oh! There's a couple of them up. I'm gonna go grab them all. I can't believe these guys have such a rare... Oh, this is just a slaver.
Yeah, it's quite annoying. You know, when I came here on my Paladin, I got it second kill. Came here on my Hunter, took me like an hour
Oh, wow,
to
yeah.
get it. And now looks like it's gonna be another hour again. Oh, here's a golem.
Alright. So now it's literally just the Steam dudes. I'm gonna do a round of turn-ins real quick, because I've got like 4 of these quests to turn
Yep.
in.
What can I do for you?
Oh, and this is the step that you just finished, I think. The thorium daggers.
Yeah, they drop off of any of the dwarves in the area.
Gotcha. So when I turned those Blackrock Depths quests in this morning, I got like almost I got like 3/4 of a level from 5 quests.
Yeah.
So like definitely those dungeon quests give a ton of EXP.
Yeah. For sure, they do. The problem with like the BRD and
Here there.
Lower Blackrock Spire, any of those quests, they just take a while to complete.
Good.
And like you said, it's going to be pretty rare to get a static that wants to stick around for that long. We got very lucky with that.
Watch your back. How are you? Be good. Interest you on a pint? Off with you. You got my attention.
Oh, this guy had. Oh, that's crafting. Never mind.
Yeah, so those are ways for you to raise your Thorium Brotherhood faction.
I remember that being important at one point when I was here first time around.
Watch your back.
All right. Well,
You get your
Steam dudes.
Thorium daggers.
Yeah, that and the Steam dudes. What's up, Sam? You wanna come here? Come on. Hello. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Just don't attack the beard. That's all I ask.
I guess we'll go check for any Steam guys first. Not the beard!
Oh, dude, the Pippin and Smeagol, those two kittens, for some odd reason, they will just, they can't resist. Like, they get into my arms or they get anywhere near my beard and they just frickin' attack. The other ones will occasionally do it, but you can kind of keep them occupied. But those two in particular, they just can't resist it. It's like it's the first thing they do, and it's like, all right, I've got multiple scratches on my neck, and it's getting a little old at this point. It's like, nope, stay away, stay away. I love you, but not that much, kitty cats. It's just the stage that they're at, man, because the other two are 6 months old, and they have the zoomies, but they get their zoomies out when they're outside, and occasionally when they run around the house, but they don't take it out on me. And these little kittens just like can't resist moving fingers and beards that moves, and it's that instinct that's like, kill anything that moves. I got bit by one of Christina's chickens today. I went to go feed him this morning, and she's got their feed in like a 2-liter bottle of, like an old 2-liter bottle of Coke, and I reached into the pen to upend the 2-liter over their container, and one of the roosters got all sorts of Twitter-pated and excited about the food falling from the 2-liter and just started pecking at it as it was falling, and he just was not aiming very well at all, and like got my pinky. I almost had chicken tacos this morning. I think these guys are all here for the same thing.
Yeah. We could drop down for some dwarves.
Alright.
Get your daggers.
Well, hopefully I'm not gonna get in trouble for AoEing that slave.
No, there's no faction hit.
Oop, that's a dead end.
There's a an elevator.
Oops. Did the wrong spell.
Oh, we wanted to go down. Oh,
Like-
while we're here.
Alright. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's just a taskmaster. Boo. I see a steam dude. Run! Run!
Go for it. Go, go, go.
Not enough mana. Ah! Gotta get in here with the wand.
Ah, still nothing.
I was like, be the one. Be the one.
This one may have a dagger for you. I don't know.
It doesn't appear to.
Oh, oh.
Be the one. Be the one.
I'll let you loot. Oh. Any more dudes up? Sometimes chests spawn in these little tents.
When did she come in here, Chris? Oh my. Oh no! Did you survive? How the hell did you survive that? Do you have like
I do
safe
have
fall?
I do.
Okay, I could probably survive this one, but it's probably gonna break.
Yeah, you can.
Oh!
can survive
Oh
it.
no! I fell through like the gap. Oh, that could have been really bad. Okay. And I don't have feathers for my Don't jump up on that. Did you go all the way down?
I'm down one more level. Just come. Yeah, there we go.
That was kitty cat jumping on the keyboard. Mary, oh, don't you do that. Apparently you're in hyper mode. I want to eat my beard too. Oh my goodness, and now I've got Smeagol up here, and he will definitely do the beard thing. Oh, purr, you little murder machines. Nope, go down. I don't need you on the keyboard. Come on. God, they're getting heavy, Chris. Oh. I guess the slaves can have daggers too. Oh, the difference between Arcane Brilliance is that it lasts an hour, not just 30 minutes. Ah.
That one takes a reagent though, right?
Yes, it does. I didn't realize it had a longer last time, though. I cast it by accident earlier. And I just happened to check my buff bar, and I was like, oh.
It's also group wide, so you only
Yeah.
cast it once.
Excuse me. Yeah, I have a you probably can't see it anymore, but on this shoulder, I have a bite mark scar from a horse when I was probably um, I
There
would
you
have
go.
been
Your daggers
early
will go back up.
teens. We were on a horse trail ride trip in backwoods of Missouri and down into Arkansas, and we were doing feeding, and one of the horses was an old, grumpy old horse, and I was putting
Oh, you still
feed
need
out.
slavers though, right? Or no? You're
No,
done.
I only need the same thing you need, which is the smithing 2 year. I was putting the feed bowls down, and I got between him and his bowl, and he got upset and pissy, and he just literally grabbed my shoulder and like chucked me to the side so that he could get at his feed bowl. And he just bit me hard. It left a scar. It was a pretty fun little adventure. Horse bites suck. Like those guys chomp pretty good. Oh, oh.
Finally.
Woo! I kind of ninja'd and I felt really bad as I saw it drop. I was like, oh crap, did I just ninja? But it dropped for both. All right, good deal.
Yep. So if you turn in this quest here in the middle, you should get the next part,
Yeah, he's
which will
down
take
for
us
the
up
moment.
over the hill. Okay, we can run up and turn in then.
D&D Vorpal Swords, indeed. Ooh, who has an owl pit? That's really cool looking.
Interest you on a pint?
Those are not better than what I have.
Be good.
All right.
You got my attention. Off with you.
Just checking down below to see hey, if that dude is up. What happened, Chris?
Oh, he's up. He's up. Turn in fast.
Looking for something specific? Be careful.
I got the follow up. Had to go quick before that other dude grabbed it.
Okay, I need a quick AFK
Oh,
up.
that's perfect. I should probably go feed the cats. I'm gonna go feed the cats, Chris, right now.
All right, yeah, we should
This
be
is-
relatively safe here.
All right, I'll be back in a few. I'm back. Copy that, Wolfen. The White Owl Pet. Winter, spring, high 50s. Thanks for that. It looked really cool. What's up, Calrona Selfaro? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the sub. If you like mmorpgs, RPGs, Star Wars, Star Trek, nerd stuff, Tolkien, Middle Earth, and beyond, you're in the right place. Alright, cereal's done. Waiting for Mads to get back.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, we'll head over here. We'll get that balloon quest while we're there too.
Oh, pick it up, you mean?
Yeah, I think you pick it up and turn it right in nearby.
Gotcha. Oh, I think I ran right past you. Oh, you're just crapping.
Yeah, throw poison on my blades. So any of these Twilight people will drop the symbol.
Okay. Oh my, this looks like fun. Let's get this up. Get this up. There we go. Hickory pipe. How did you only get the one on you when there was one right there with you?
Because they're gray.
Oh.
Yeah. When they're gray to you, their aggro range is reduced to next to nothing. This fire will burn you,
Okay.
by the way.
Yeah, don't jump in this one.
Peace be with you.
Hear my
Okay.
tale.
Greetings. Go in peace.
Yep, so once you're done talking, turning that in.
Okay.
This also drops off these guys.
Nice.
Okay, now this, we should have to go back here. And there's a little square. Oh, maybe not.
No, it says take it to our Starseeker and Darnassus.
Okay, yeah, not that quest then. There's a quest where you have to click that thing in the center, but you have to do it just right. It's not, I guess it's not right now. We'll just go turn this other one in.
Does this other one do we have to be careful about turning it at the same time because he does a weird disappearing thing I saw.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, he's down anyway. And there's people waiting for him. Port to Darnassus.
Wow. I guess so.
Alright, let's look here.
Yeah, because then I have a couple quests I can do in Tanaris, and then I can go to Ngoro, I guess.
Why am I in combat, it says? Question is, what am I in combat with?
Maybe those doors that ran by.
There's an easy way to fix that, right? Just log out. Oh, never mind, he's up. Do we want to time it, or are you just going? Oh, I think you already went.
This one, he doesn't disappear. He just creates the staff.
Gotcha.
Can I help you? See you later. Greetings. Have a good one. What can I do for you? For the Alliance. I supply
One more level.
goods.
So do I click on that item?
What are you looking for?
Torch of Retribution.
See you around.
Alright, I have the quest finished.
I think you have to turn it back in and then talk to Squire.
I buy and trade.
You have to. Did you get the staff?
Yeah,
the
and
torch?
I had to talk to him to trigger Squire Maltrick.
Be careful.
I'm not going to turn this one in quite yet because it says, are you prepared to make your strike? And I don't want to do this if it's going to make him disappear.
No, it doesn't. What makes him disappear is the final step.
All
We
right.
have to go light the torches first.
Okay. I am on
You-
that step.
Set them ablaze?
Yep.
Okay. That's at all these towers.
Try to pew pew me.
And we should both get credit.
Okay.
So you just have to equip it and then click this brazier.
I gotta find where it went. Oh, never mind. You got it. Where's the item in your inventory? Is it? Oh, it's the Torch of Retribution. I see it now. Did this quest just suddenly appear on my tracker? Okay, that's non-harmful lava. That guy over there has... Maybe he doesn't have a quest. Oh, really? You guys are all gonna shoot me? This one we don't want to jump off.
We can. Go ahead and hit it. When you jump off, just make sure you're... Follow me.
Oh, I almost missed it. I almost missed it. Alright, that could have been bad. Alright, back to the same dude.
Yeah, now when we turn this in, this will make them disappear.
Is it possible to time it for the both of us, or we just do it one at a time?
I am not sure. I never was in a group for this quest.
Copy that.
I assume it's possible.
The only reason I even know about this is because back in the day in EverQuest 2, it was like the only way to, like, because you'd have a whole raid of people, and there were so many quests where it was like you had to get everybody triggered at the same time if possible, otherwise you had to wait forever for the respawn, and so we just got in the habit of trying to do countdowns on everything. But then they fixed it to where like everybody gets an update if you're on that step when somebody hails. I just don't know how it works here in Classic.
Yeah, we can definitely give it the old college try.
Hoorah! Oh, I need to put a point. I already did. So do we need to do it to this
No.
guy or?
Yep, go ahead and talk to him.
What
I
can I
thought
do
this
for
was a
you?
part where he disappeared.
Okay. Dragonflight legs, not that great.
Have a good one.
Huh. Well, I wonder if his master has another step or not.
Greetings. Be careful.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know, it might be the quest for... So you get this black dragonflight molt. That's quest that is in Burning Steps, where you have to disguise yourself as a dragon.
Ah, okay. Alright. Well, Darnassus.
So once you turn into him, you should be able to turn in here to this chest.
Oh, I didn't even look. This has like a clicky now. Alright, that gave me a horde of the black dragonflight.
Yep.
All right, click to open.
Nice wolf bear harness.
Oh my goodness, and that's find and equip. What is the black dragonfly molt for?
That's the used for a quest in Burning Steps that I believe. That's the quest that has him disappear
Okay.
because he's back up and he doesn't have anything for me anymore.
Yeah, same here.
All right, yeah, Darnassus then.
All right.
Idhradlor. May the stars guide
I now have 0 quests.
Did you do all your Ungoro ones?
No, I mean I have 0 for that place. Is what I should have said. I still have plenty of Nguro quests. I have a whole bunch that are on like
Okay.
this. I have a few that I didn't do the first round of, and then I've completed some and have like the follow-ups. Like the Haze of Visa one I have as a follow-up.
Did you do all the Tanaris ones? 'Cause
No,
I
I
still
did-
have a bunch of those.
I finished most of those. I still have the Find OXX. I have the Escort, and then. But let's go. Let's do them because I got nothing else to do. So let's get yours done
All right.
because we can get you caught up. So that's
Now
gonna
let's
be
go
Theramore.
to. Yep, Theramore.
Yeah, I did those. Fuck, I don't remember. A couple mornings ago. The last time, not yesterday morning, but the last time I played, like last week, I wiped Tanaris out. I'm happy to go back there because there's more mage weave. Killing those ogres and stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the quests I need to do is kill the ogres.
What can I do for you?
Good. All right, I'm gonna go put my bowl back in the kitchen. I'll be right back. fall on you because.
Okay. I'm just gonna pick up a quest over here.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to turn in a different quest in Darnassus.
You wanna go back?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Maybe later. We'll see. It's basically you have the quest that you get from here to gather like Ungoros soil.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a quest from Darnassus to gather soil.
So I probably shouldn't
So
have
you can
sold all
knock
the
them out.
excess that I had.
Yep.
Oh, oh. So, at least one of my phones updated YouTube today, and I now have that new option to create a short off of any of my long form videos. This is so cool because now
Oh,
what it'll let me do,
nice.
it'll let me create a short, and instead of the short being a separate video within the algorithm, it now is going to be within the shorts algorithm, but then it will promote and automatically link back to the long form video so that people who want to watch the rest of the video can go watch the rest of the video. Oh, this is so fucking awesome for content marketing.
Yeah, that is.
I was waiting for it, and at least I got it on the one phone. It hasn't updated it on my other phone, though, so I'm going to have to check that tomorrow.
So I'm gonna hit this, then the ogres, then the the thirsty goblin stuff, and then if Tuga's down there, we could do that. If not, we'll just go right over and do the robot chicken.
Okay. Yeah, I never did Tuga because I never did see him when I was down in there.
Yeah, you have to take them all the way down there to right outside the Steam Weedle port. You have to run the whole way. One of 5.
Oh, somebody else over there grabbing mobs, it looked like. And it looks like it's an ice mage.
Yeah, he might die. What level is he? 49? Yeah. Good luck.
These are body drops, right?
Yep. Two more.
Oh, it moved out of range. What's up, radio?
One more.
you go.
Very good. See if there's any level 70s farming mage weave over here. Looks like a decent amount are up.
Mr. Rums asks, I've been thinking about starting up on Yellowknack. Is it too late to have a good time? Thoughts? If you are joining a pickup, if you think about doing a pickup group or anything like that, yeah, it's too late. Everybody's just doing raids at this point. And even our group, it's literally our guild went from, I don't know, 75 people to only really 5 or 6 people playing, and those people are the static group that I play with on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. So unless you plan on raiding, I would say Yellowknack has already progressed beyond the point of you're not going to find anything to do unless you're going to go raid. So the leveling up part will be a little difficult. Because if you want to experience the 1 to 50 content, you got to get into Yellowknack within the first like 3 weeks. Because once people have leveled up those first set of characters to 50, it only takes 2-3 weeks, and then the only thing anybody does is raid. So that would be the easy answer to that. I mean, our static group is playing Saturdays and Sundays. I think sometimes on Monday nights, but it's literally just 6 of us at this point. You're not raiding? It's just the other 3 that are raiding, right, Maduros? Or the other 4?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
I
Maduros.
have, yeah, I have no desire to raid an EQ.
There you go. So Maduros and I are only playing for the group experience with the static group, but the other 4 members of our static group are raiding actively in. I think they're doing Kunark content already. Or maybe they're still
Yeah, I think they're working on everyone's epics and stuff.
I think the name he needs inside the cave, if I remember correctly.
Yep. So I need a bunch of enforcers.
Well, there's 3 of them right here, thankfully. How long does that dash last for?
15 seconds.
That's pretty good.
And it's, right now it's 60%. I think at max it's like 80% movement speed.
That's pretty good.
Later it gets to be 100. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I suppose we can go in and see if the name is up.
Oh, it's a level 49 mage. Nope, not up.
Oh, this is the short cave, I forgot.
So maybe invite them.
Certainly.
Si tú no vas a comerlo. Oh, it's updated on my other phone too. Oh no, it's not. That's a misconception. I can only do the audio, not a full video yet. So it hasn't updated quite yet.
I just noticed that these banners have like a boar's head on them.
I'll be damned. They totally do. There he is.
Sweet.
And now they will drop like flies.
Oh, drop group.
Yeah.
Roots and enforcers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run around in a circle and grab all these. You motherfucker. Is that guy from our group? Okay, for a minute there I thought it was some rando who like ran in the middle and AoE'd to grab all the credit. And I was about to lose
Totally
my
possible.
Yeah, I was about to lose my shit, dude. Oh, you missed it. So earlier today, I know you're busy with work. This will be a fun one for you. There was a moment, and it got me not ranting, but it got me discussing the reputation system again. So this morning I ran into a cave and helped a guy out, right? Like he was killing mobs, and I helped him out. And when he was done, he didn't say a word to me, and there was no recognition that I helped him out or anything. He just ran off and like just completely bailed. And I was like, my instinct was because I then went into a combat right after him, and rather than help me out, he just ran the other way and like totally didn't bother helping me out. And I was like, where's the reciprocity, right? And so
Yeah.
my instinct, the gut reaction that came out of my mouth was, what a douche for not, turning around and helping me like the instant right after him getting what he needed, and I helped him, and then he just immediately turned around and ran off without helping me. And so I was like, what a d-bag. And that led me into thinking of, there are totally going to be people who that happens to, and if we're on a server where it's player voted reputation, then what's going to happen is someone's going to have the gut reaction that I have. What a douchebag. But rather than it just being a thing that just slips out of your mouth and it's no big deal after that, those people are going to turn around and report the other player for being a d-bag because they're not playing a community. They're not playing like they're supposed to. They're not helping each other, and this guy's a jerk for not helping and all this other stuff. And that led to a fun conversation about the reputation system, where in a situation like that where you have, it's really not a big deal, like,
Yeah.
but there are
Yep.
people out there to whom it is a big deal, and they'll be like, this person is a d-bag, and therefore, they're being a douchebag. I'm not gonna let them get away with that. I'm gonna report them. And then somebody
blacklist them.
or blacklist them, right? And then somebody brought up a really interesting point, was what about the new woke generation of people who are going to get offended when you don't call their character by the proper pronoun, because they're going to say that, you don't respect me or my choices as a role player, and you're not addressing my character by the pronouns that my character wants to be addressed as, and therefore I'm going to report you as a bigot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
totally going to happen.
Let's hope not.
if it's a player voted reputation thing, or at least there's the potential for it to happen. And where did Debbie go that he's dying? Did
Over
he
this
like
way.
go AFK in the cave?
Left the party.
Yep,
Okay.
never mind. How many more do you still need? Looks like...
I'm done. I've actually been done. I was just helping the paladin out.
Oh, okay.
Just checking to make sure she was done before we moved on.
What's up, Crinkled? Yeah, who knows? I've just seems like every time we do a stream now, I come up against another reason why I would not want a player voted reputation system in place, because I could just see all these nightmare scenarios where literally what I would consider to be crazy people anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
look at it. Just look at when New World came out. There was guilds exploiting the reporting system by getting entire guilds banned,
Mhm.
so that they could in turn capture and keep hold of towns.
I do remember that.
Yeah, like that's the mentality of people these days, and that's why I'll never understand. And I think those people that want these reputation systems, player driven or whatever, are like best case scenario people, like, they have faith in humanity type thing. But we have to live in reality. This stuff already happens in games.
What's up, Remy? I think you were
And
in
that's
game
when
earlier, Remy, and I didn't say
Amazon
anything.
came out and they were saying, no, there isn't instant banning or whatever, but people were able to prove that there was.
Yeah.
But I think that also goes back to something like that would be like the equivalent would be like a big guild being able to lock mobs down.
Mm-hmm.
Because we see it in TLP all the time. You have those boxers that permacamp Freedy boots and the camps that are in dungeons.
And here's the other thing that no one has discussed, because especially in the case of Daybreak, they have so few subscriptions that they let that kind of stuff fly because those people are paying 6 different subscriptions, and so that's a chunk of income. And if you've got a whole bunch of boxers like that, they're not going to necessarily ban that if it's hugging the border of what's acceptable because it's bringing in enough revenue for them to turn a blind eye. If you're a tiny company and you're relying upon that revenue to pay the salaries of your 10 employees or your 15 employees or whatever you've got, companies are more than willing to turn a blind eye to certain things if it's going to continue keeping the game operating and keeping their employees paid. And that's another thing that no one has wanted to talk about is, whether they are willing to enforce things, even if the players do have a reputation system in place and are saying, hey, to get rid of this player. Well, here's another one. Is the player that you're wanting to ban a popular streamer who has 10,000 people who follow them around from game to game, like Asmongold? You ban Asmongold from your game, you've just lost 30% of your population for a small indie
Right.
game. Can your game afford to sustain that type of a loss? Like, God, the world is so different these days in terms of how, the social interactions that people have when they play. I don't know that I've ever seen the pronoun thing happening in a game. Crinkled, I always think of worst case scenarios because of the way my brain works. And you have to, if you're gonna program in something like that, you have to be able to consider every possible scenario, good, bad, and ugly.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a possibility because I see how for years people complained about character customization options. There's not enough that represents who they are in the real world. Like that's been a chief complaint of World of Warcraft, and they've recently updated stuff. They've added more character customization, so you can make like
Dreadlocks and
femboys
right,
and
exactly. You can be able to
yeah.
make. Well, that's the same that Baldur's Gate 3, by the way, went that option because their most recent patch, when they added the Bard, a whole chunk of that patch update was, and this is the part I focused on, you can add a beard to any race or sex, which I looked at it just from the angle of, cool, I can create a bearded dwarven princess, right? Beards are confirmed for dwarves, and I'm joking because of the Rings of Power videos, but the reality is that the whole press part of their video was them talking about how anybody, regardless of their identity or persuasion, can create the character that represents them in the game. And that's something, like you said, hasn't existed until recent years. So adapting to people having different pronouns that they want to use for their characters. I mean, maybe not in an MMORPG per se, but definitely in Baldur's Gate 3, definitely in Cyberpunk 2077. Like, I know there's a huge chunk of people who were upset because even though you could create a transgender character to play the game with, the romances were still locked to the sexual preference of the NPC. And a lot of people called CD Projekt Red out on that and said, well, that's bullshit because I should be able to have the romance that I want. And it's like, well, maybe, but we're coding these into the NPCs because the NPCs have preferences. And there were people out there who was like, well, that's being bigoted. You're being a bigot if you program that into a character. And it's like, God, you can't have like every single option put into a video game. There are limitations to programming, ladies and gentlemen.
More options the better, but yeah.
Yep.
They programmed it into Fallout 4.
I don't think I
You
ever
as your
played that one.
as a main character, you can romance anybody,
Gotcha.
any of your companions, regardless of their orientation.
I think the most entertaining one I've ever seen was, I think it was in Dragon Age 2. The big bull-headed, the guy with the bull horns. And you can, I think you could seduce him as either sex. And there's some really funny dialogue. Oh, there's that too good character. There's some really
Yeah,
funny
they got 'em.
dialogue on both sides of the equation from your party members. So they've created multiple scenarios, which is always kind of fun. Crinkle says, unless I want to play an ogre, the only game I know that has the fat model is Star Wars Old Republic, and my troopers surprisingly look just like me. You're right. Star Wars Old Republic is one of the only games that has a fat slider, and it's not even a slider. It's just a fat model. You can either choose skinny, medium, or fat. Like, oh man, I saw patch notes for Star Wars Old Republic today, and it got me jonesing. I'm like, nope, ignore it.
No.
That's not going to happen until Christmas time. Just ignore it. My brother and I go and play that just about every Christmas.
Have you or your brother ever played Fallout 76?
No, and here's the thing. I've been eyeballing it because it's on Xbox Games Pass as a
Yeah,
freebie.
it's free to play. Yep.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it is.
I have been
I
eyeballing
always say, like, if you like, now they only when it first launched, they didn't have any NPCs, so all your dialogue and lore you got from like notes left behind or terminals, but they have since added like fully voiced NPC dialogue and NPC quests.
Well, that's cool. I might actually, if it has a storyline to it, I might actually want to go play it now.
Oh yeah, sure does.
Yes, Crinkle,
Yeah,
the Star Wars Old Republic story is awesome. Yeah, I didn't know Star Wars, I didn't know 76 had story. I thought it was just like a open world PvP game.
No, it's and the thing about the PvP is it is at first they were going with the idea because it was supposed to be like heavily like a like enabling survival mode in one of the previous Fallouts where you had to eat food, you had to sleep, radiation was deadly, and they changed it later to make it not so much like a survival game and made it more like normal play style. The PvP is consensual.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, if listless reprogramming your game for the 0.1% is that's
I'm
futile.
done here. So let's go do the robot chicken.
All right.
Yeah, it is a really cool game, and like I think it would be fun. The one thing I never really got to do was grouping, and there's a lot of events going on that are really fun as groups. They've added dungeons now. Like they've opened some of the vaults. You can go in there with a group. They've added these what do they call them? Expeditions, where you can go in with a group and do like these special events that are only for your group. They have these I know there was this one mission was really fun where you had to escort this caravan through this like train tunnel, and while you're going through the tunnel, like there's ghouls that come attack you and mutated insects and stuff, you know. and you basically have to keep the caravan alive. Yeah.
I've always liked the world. I'm really looking forward to the show they're filming right now.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a good cast too, from what I've seen.
Yeah, something to think about. I think it'd be fun to check out.
It's literally been on my list for like 4 months now because I keep looking at it going, I'd like to try it out, but the time factor, like even the other day, I trepidatiously installed the Planes of Torment Numenoria game because it was free, and it's like, all right, if it's available, I'll put it on the Xbox, and maybe I'll have time to dig into it on like a Tuesday afternoon or something. But like, I also am realistic about it because I also installed that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. I'll never play it after the initial like 4 or 5 hours I did to do the review because I don't have time. Like,
Yeah.
only so many. I suppose if I wasn't working so much on the Weave and the Void stuff, it wouldn't be a problem. But that still takes up a good chunk of my time, so I can only stream so many hours in the day, and all of my stream sessions are MMOs. Although I will say this, once I get this character to 70 and Wrath is here, I will be playing a lot less. You know what I mean? I won't be so keen on, like, I have a mission right now to get this character leveled up, so I'm playing like 4 weekday mornings per week plus 2 weeknights a week, and when I get up to that and we're going through, I'll probably just be playing, you know, on the nights and maybe one day throughout the week. So that might be a time to do Fallout. Before we trigger this, let me check with Chris, because I think this is a kind of a long one, and I want to see if she's feeling up for a movie. Because if she is, I'll probably wrap it after we do this escort.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'm good for like another hour plus. But yeah, give me 2 seconds here.
All right. Yep.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Do we have to trigger this? Oh, this will be one as one of us needs to trigger it. Or do we need to turn it in for... Oh, go! Somebody's going to grab it before us.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hang on, let me invite this dude. Oh, he ran off. Ready for the accept part?
For the escort, yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I about had a panic moment because I thought that dude was gonna ninja it. Also, what's up, Brian? And she said yes to she wants to do a movie. So after we do this,
Okay.
I'll wrap up. But I will
Sounds
be back.
good. I'm about to hit 56, so
Oh,
I'll probably,
perfect.
yeah, I'll probably run and do some Ngoro and get a little bit more caught up.
And I have my alarm set for tomorrow morning, so should be good to go. Speaking of which, I need to send my brother a text message. Putting follow on you real quick. All right. Where did that chicken go? Oh.
Yeah, I was giving him a wide berth that way.
He can attack first.
We don't aggro, he aggroes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like a mechanical cluck sound if you click on him.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, here's gonna be a group.
Oh, this will be fun. I'm gonna stand back
Hope.
and wait for the AoE.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh, you stupid little bastard. Come back. Somebody failed along the way 'cause there's a corpse. Does he go all the way back to Gazadzan? No, he has Steam Weedle. Okay.
Steam Weedle, yep.
Somebody said that if you do, we did the one already. I forget where it was. Where did we do the one?
Hinterlands.
Hinterlands. They say if you do that one, this one, and the one in Feralis, you get like a special reward or something.
Yeah, I think you get a chicken. A little vanity pet.
Gotcha.
And a good amount of experience.
I don't know where the Feralis one starts, so at some point we could do that as well.
Yeah, you pretty much just, you should get it as a drop when you're questing there.
Oh, maybe that's why, because I haven't done any quests there, so. Well, he just walked right by that. Just finishing up some quests, Brian. I realized I didn't answer your question earlier. And I'm gonna go watch a movie with my wife after this. A request was made. Oh, I don't know if we're watching a movie or a series yet. That's a good question, Remy. I don't know. It was just Netflix was the request. So I know we're like 2/3 of the way through the season 5 of Last Kingdom. So it's either going to be episodes of Last Kingdom or she'll want to watch a movie. And I don't know because there's a bunch of new movies that we could watch. So it's her choice tonight. So I'm just going to basically be half asleep on the bed watching whatever she wants to watch tonight. Though I will say this last season of Last Kingdom has been freaking fire. It's really, really good. I think I've cried like every episode. It's pretty intense. I mean, as I understand it, they actually filmed a movie finale, so I don't think it has a release date yet though. I can talk. I has grammar. Yeah, she was feeling kind of crummy today. It was really hot today, and she cooked like 2 hours in the kitchen this afternoon in the middle of the heat. She made oven baked chicken and fried French fries, and it was hot. I think she's been feeling a little crappy after that.
Oh, he just continued
Yeah,
on.
he just
Awesome.
bailed on us. I probably AoE'd too soon is what it comes down to. Excuse me. Yeah, usually our Netflix day is Saturday. But she went and got all the dewormer for the chickens yesterday, so we're gonna deworm them soon, which means in about a month I think we're gonna do a slaughter, which I've never done, so that'll be interesting. It's funny that I grew up on a farm and a ranch, but I've never killed a chicken. I've seen people kill chickens, and the way they do it in the States is way different than the way they do it down here. Because the way my dad's, it would have been his great aunt. I remember when I was a kid, she just lopped the head off. It was just took it out back. They had a tree stump that was the beheading stump, and she just took it out there, grabbed it by the neck, threw it down, and just whack. Well, I mean, one swift. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was just done. And when our neighbor lady did the duck the other day, they tied it up and hung it by its feet for like an hour so that all the blood drained, and then they cut its throat. And it was like, oh, that's not the way that I've seen it done. The hot water's after crinkled. You throw it in hot water for, this is what Chris told me anyway, they throw it in hot water for like 10-15 minutes right after you kill it, because it releases all the feathers from the corpse, and then it's really easy to just pluck all the feathers. I don't know. It's probably stuff that's too gruesome to share on a TikTok or YouTube short. Somebody will get offended. Escort complete. Where do we turn that in at?
Should be Booty Bay.
Oh, so you turn all 3 of them in Booty Bay.
Yep.
Is that's a flight from Steamfont, right?
Stormwind.
All right. You have quests to turn in back there, right?
Yep.
All
Yep,
right.
sure
Well,
do.
I'm going to just go to Stormwind from here then. Because you said you're going to go from here to over to Unguro, correct?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
I'll
Perfect.
do that.
Well, unless your work has an emergency, I should see you tomorrow morning at around 4 a.m. for some leveling
Yes,
with
sir.
the other
That would be the
characters.
plan.
All right. I'll see you then. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too.
And everybody else who is here watching on the stream, let me get this over here. Tomorrow morning, yeah, we'll be up at 4 a.m. Streaming World of Warcraft with myself, Maduric, and my brother playing the other characters because we need to get them up as quickly as possible. The goal was 45 by tomorrow night, but I don't think we're going to hit 45 by tomorrow night, and that's my fault for missing this morning's session. Otherwise, we would have hit it because we would have played for 2 hours this morning, gotten a couple levels, and then gotten another couple levels tomorrow. We would have been 44, 45, but I spaced this morning, so we'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks to those of you who have been hanging out tonight, and of course, you got a few more minutes as we wind down. For those of you who want to support the channel with a super chat or a sticker, now's the time. You can also join as a member of the Adventurers Guild if you would like. We are tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So this will happen after I wrap up. So the idea tomorrow is we're going to do the stream with my brother. Then we'll roll into just continuing a stream, and we will be playing the mage again and trying to push to 58, which we should definitely get to 58 tomorrow morning after the stream with my brother. And then we're off to the what is it called? I don't know what it's called. The Outlands. And then tomorrow night is the multi-stream with myself, Nathan Napalm, Sparoh, Maduric, and my brother. So that'll be tomorrow night. And tomorrow at 7 a.m. I have a video going live, which is my overview of the last 6 months since I got monetized on YouTube. My first 2 months as a content creator. We did hit all of our goals for June and July. So that's going to be detailed. It's about an hour-long video. For those of you who have an interest in the analytics and that kind of stuff, it kind of shows my journey. And that is tomorrow morning. There's so much I could talk about, and I'm really fascinated by the analytics side of things because I haven't yet done the what do you call it? Like I haven't really dug into the analytics side of things as much as some of these other guys. Was that a sticker, Brian? For $100? Jesus, dude. Thank you, man. God blessed me recently, so I want to bless you. Oh, that was a super chat. Well, shit, dude. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I don't really have a lot of. There's not really not a lot of ways to say thank you for stuff like that. So thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. That's freaking awesome. So it's because of stuff like that. It's because of people like you, Brian, that I've been able to continue doing what I'm doing here. It's been a pretty amazing ride. I probably could have done 2 hours for the video that came out tomorrow morning, but because I'm not an expert about all of the things on YouTube, yeah, my thoughts got totally derailed there, Crinkle. That's a big chunk. Thank you very, very, very much, Brian. Epic, sir. There's a lot of stuff I'm still learning about YouTube because I just got monetized with this channel, and it's the first time I've done a channel for me. And so there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing that I've never done for brands before, and I'm just learning. So hopefully more than anything else, because I'll probably do another video in like another 3 months, and then another one in another 3 months to just kind of continue the documentation. Because it's been a very interesting road for me, and documenting everything along the way, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and see how the channel's growing and the community's growing and everything else is going to be something that I want to make sure that we document along the way. It's kind of like what we've done with the Weave and the Void. Like, I'm a big fan of like napkin sketches. Like, just everything needs to be documented, because you never know when you're going to come back to that stuff later on and look at it and say, this can be used to influence that decision, or it can be used to make something better, or it can be used to spin off into something else. Really cool. Well, thanks, Brian. He says, just want you to relax with your awesome chick and not stress about making money because you work super hard. Well, I appreciate that. I do spend a lot of time here, and I am, watching the numbers has been. This is going to be in tomorrow's video that comes out tomorrow morning. There's a section where I talk a lot about, the numbers don't lie, and the numbers show that I'm creating content that people are enjoying and are finding entertaining, and that's good for me, because first and foremost, I'm doing this kind of stuff because I like it, but also it's very rewarding to see that it's doing something. It's providing people with content that enriches their lives and entertains them and provides them with a place to hang out, a community to be involved with. I also think what we're doing with the multi-stream stuff is, I would love to do a sit-down chat with Sparoh and Nathan and Kel at some point and just talk about how we are all doing this multi-stream adventure and sort of coming up together. Nathan being like the big dog in the pack, because he's been doing it for like 3 years longer than I have. So he's had a lot of insight to share with me along the way. And then, some of it I already knew, but he's got stuff that I didn't know. And so looking at his data and combining it with my data and being able to adjust, like I talk about this in the video tomorrow. Like I had never dug into the data about the engagement on a video and where to put your call to action, because if you do it too soon or too late, there's a significant drop off. And so YouTube looks at that and says if people are dropping off too much, they don't recommend your videos out. So you have to be conscious about where to put that call to action so that people stay on the video longer. And this is for the uploads, not for the live streams per se. So once Nathan showed me that data, I was able to go in and actually start looking at all of my videos, because I used to do, like, my Rings of Power videos would have a call to action at the beginning, very quick. And then at the end, I would do like a 2-minute spiel, like my spiel about, hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to follow along, and super thanks, and don't forget the Patreon page, and blah, blah, blah. That's like a 90-second spiel. And I was, putting that, let's say a 2 to 3 minute spiel at the end of every video. And as soon as people heard me start my spiel, the drop off was like 90%, and they would just leave the video. And so doing a lot of research and talking to Nathan, and it was like, so instead of doing that, you put your call to action like around the 60% mark through a video. That way people can see that you've still got a lot more to talk about. So instead of just clicking away from the video, they'll either listen to your call to action, or they will maybe just fast forward, but they'll stay on the video, and that's the most important part. Oh, and you know what I'm thinking about? Just something right now that I forgot to mention in tomorrow's video, but I think this is very important. One of the things you want to do on any video is keep people coming back and engage. The more engagement there is on a video, the more YouTube promotes that video out, which is why I'm more than happy to let people put trolly stupid comments on any of my videos, and then I'll come back and leave a snarky reply to the troll, and they'll come back and make a snarky reply, and then I'll leave another snarky reply, and they'll come back because they got to be right? Like they can't sleep if they're being wrong on the internet. And so if you get these trolly people and they keep coming back, that's engagement. And so it's awesome to sit there and do that back and forth with trolls, because no one's ever going to read those comments except for the troll. But in the eyes of the algorithm, I'm getting them to come back to the video over and over and over and over and over again, which bumps my engagement up in the algorithm. So there's stuff like that which I've been learning as I go along, which has been a lot of fun. So hopefully everybody enjoys that video tomorrow morning. But that's going to come out at 7 a.m. It'll come out in the middle of a stream. So hopefully it'll be something that people just watch at their leisure. Brian, once again, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am gonna go watch a movie now with Chris, or a show. I don't know what yet. Depends on what she wants to watch. So, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody, tonight. We might be in the Outlands. Is it called the Outlands? That whatever. We should be 58 tomorrow morning after the early morning stream, which means we're off to stuff I've never seen. I've never done anything in the Burning Crusade ever. That's not quite true. When Burning Crusade came out was the first time I ever tried the game. Played it for maybe 2 weeks and that was it. I was too busy with EverQuest 2, so that was so long ago. I won't remember any of it. So it's going to be like brand new content for me, and that's why I'm so excited about Wrath of the Lich King here at the end of September, because this is all brand new for me. So it's like I'm playing a brand new mmorpg that I've never played before, with content I've never done before, so it's very entertaining for me. So it's going to be really cool because we're getting into the Burning Crusade content right at the early part of August. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get, I got 2 full months almost to do this. And I at least got plenty of time to get the mage leveled up. And then once the Death Knights get released, I could turn around and do the Death Knight and get him leveled up and ready to go. And then the other one, the static group, watch for Fell Reavers. Well, cool, everybody. Thank you so much, Brian. That really made my night. I'm gonna have to go tell Chris because that was like I was not expecting that. Like, as I'm signing off of the stream, and figure maybe somebody will come in and drop $5 or $10. It's always awesome when that happens. But $100 is like, goddamn, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like I can breathe easy now. That puts us ahead of schedule for the rest of the week, basically. So thank you so much for that. All right. Well, I got nowhere to go from there. Like, I feel like that's like the top of the peak. So everything's just kind of downhill from here for the rest of the night. In a good way, not in a bad way. It's like, I could take a deep breath now and go relax and watch the movie. So I appreciate that, Brian. Once again, everybody else, thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. Don't forget tomorrow on the Patreon page. Wait, is tomorrow Wednesday or tomorrow's Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Chapter 24 goes live in the Patreon tomorrow. If you didn't read it already, yesterday on the Patreon page, we published a piece of fan fiction by Liam from Liam's Lyceum. He's also known as Himvar in our Discord. He's one of our patrons, so he's in the private section of Discord as known as Himvar. He has been around since 2014. He bought t-shirts for my brother and I back when we were first getting Saga Leucemia going, before we had a website, we were literally just selling t-shirts with some art on it to raise enough money to be able to buy some assets from the Unity store. And him and his brother bought some t-shirts and some sweaters all the way back in like mid 2014. So Liam's been around for a long time. He's a cool guy. He's got a really good YouTube channel for those of you who like fantasy and science fiction books. But he wrote a piece of fan fiction for The Weave and the Void, which we published on the Patreon page. So if you haven't given that a read through yet, it's free for everybody. There's no subscription on that one. It's just a free to read everything. So check that out. It's up in Discord, also over at the Patreon page. Otherwise, chapter 24 coming tomorrow. And then tonight, my brother said we might do a stand-up tonight. We didn't do a stand-up the last 2 weeks because he's been busy remodeling a house. Then he got COVID. Well, first he was remodeling the house, then my nephew got COVID, then my niece fell and got a concussion, and then she got COVID, and then they found out yesterday both my parents got COVID, and then my brother got COVID on Saturday. So everyone's been sick with COVID. There was concussions. It's been not a good time for my brother and my family up in Missouri. So I'm not sure if we're doing a stand-up tonight. But we haven't done it for the last couple of weeks because of all those reasons. But I did post an update in the general section of Discord last week. This is what we're working on. Now that chapter 24 is out, the rest of the week I'm working on the last 5 scenes from the point-and-click adventure game. And that's one of the things I'm going to talk with my brother about is where are we gonna put the end of chapter 1 so that we can get that game out by Christmas time. Because we want to be able to have something out for people by Christmas for the point-and-click game. So we gotta figure out where we're gonna put that chapter 1 point, because there's multiple places we could put it. Brian just donated $100, Chris, to the stream. So as we were ending everything, so I was telling him thank you for everything. Yeah, Chris says thanks, guys. She's feeling tired. I know she got really hot today cooking. And ready for a movie? Actually, Remy was asking, are you wanting to watch a movie or do you want to watch The Last Kingdom? What are we doing tonight? Oh, she just immediately said Last Kingdom. So we're gonna go watch Uthrid, and I need to probably bring a couple of napkins in so that I can wipe the drool off her off her face as we watch. Uthrid is a good-looking dude. Alex is that actor. He's a pretty good-looking dude. It's a good show. It's really good acting this season. I'm really appreciating it. So see you tomorrow, everyone. 4 a.m. If you want to come hang out with us doing Warcraft early with my brother in Maduros. Otherwise, we'll roll over from 6 a.m. and continue the mage adventures tomorrow morning, and then the video comes out at 7. No dance party tonight, Mujin. I'm beat, but maybe tomorrow morning if I've had enough coffee. All right, peace out, everybody. See you tomorrow.